Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the Doc of Detox show. Today's show is the third part of a four-part docuseries called Fasting for Perfect Health. All right, so let's talk about the nebulizer kit. This is really important. Nebulizing is so important, especially while you're fasting, because it connects you to your breath, your Lionheart breathing. But when you nebulize, you are going into your blood, you're going into your lungs. And what it is we have our nebulizer, and then we have our nanofulvic drops, and then we also have our silver bullet solution that we put in to use. The nebulizer is a powerful tool to use during your fast to cleanse your lungs, which then goes into your blood and throughout the body. Nebulizing takes the burden off of the immune system by creating an environment that bad bacteria, fungi, and viruses cannot live. Silver bullet solution and the fulvic nano drops, that are used in the nebulizer are the most amazing solutions when you vaporize these. First of all, silver bullet solution suffocates negative microbes, whereas the nanofulvic drops, carry nutrition to the cells and eliminates toxic waste all the way down to the cellular level, and then carrying this out of your body. The silver bullet solution, nature's most powerful infection fighter, supports immune health by destroying harmful bacterial, viruses, fungi, single cell microscopic parasites, both externally and internally. Silver bullet solution is completely safe, does not harm helpful enzymes or flora, does not accumulate, has no known drug interaction, is non-toxic, and has no negative side effects. All right. And then the fulvic nano drops has a molecular size that is 3 times smaller than our regular fulvic acid. This rare and lightweight molecular fraction of fulvic acid is optimal for use in the eyes, ears, mouth, or any other orifice, because the much smaller molecule will assist in the transport of nutrients across the blood-brain barrier and in purging excess heavy metals from any orifice that you put it in. And many people will use this for their eyes, their sinuses, and their ears. The rods and cones in the eyes regrow themselves every 48 hours if given the correct micronutrients, which the fulvic acid, our fulvic nano, acid drops, have the potential to provide and assist in regrowing your eyes and improving your eyesight. During your fast, use these nano drops in your eyes and in your nebulizer and anywhere else that you would like to detoxify heavy metals and also neutralize negative microbes. Hospital eye clinic patients with ulcerous cornea infection had a 94.2 success rate when treated with fulvic eye drops and injections. So you can see that the world of fulvic and humic is an amazing world that can help to heal so many problems by creating balance and delivering nutrition properly to the cells. Let's talk about the belly button therapy kit. This is a quick one-step self-healing method that mindfully stimulates the belly button for gut and brain health, energy, and stress and pain relief. The belly button is an important reflexology point at the center of your body that stimulates your intestines and brain at the same time, releasing serotonin and dopamine. Belly button therapy is also the most effective way to activate and stimulate the vagus nerve so that you can put your body into a parasympathetic state, which is a calm, relaxed, healing state, which is what you want when you're doing the Doc of Detox advanced fasting. And understand something. Who wouldn't want to add 25% more stretch to their muscles? When you do the belly button therapy, you'll get the same stretch to your muscles, ligaments, and tendons as if you've just done a half an hour of yoga. And you'll also release 70% of your serotonin and 50% of your dopamine. I mean, these are all about creating balance and centering you. Check it out. Check out the Ultimate Belly Button Therapy Kit, okay, on our website. So let's talk about the Ultimate Coffee Enema Kit. This includes a stainless steel enema bucket, SAC Wilson coffee, black gold, and tummy love. And of course, you're going to be using your structured water unit because you want structured water, because you want the lowest surface tension possible to get into that liver, okay? So what does it include again? A stainless steel enema bucket, SA Wilson coffee, black gold, and tummy love. And you can see these all on our website. Let's talk about SA Wilson coffee. Why would we want to go with that? Well, the first and only coffee that has been specifically blended and processed with higher levels of caffeine and palmitic acid in mind. It is the only coffee that has been lab tested to be sure it has these higher levels. Never ingest coffee during a fast though. It will trigger the digestive system and ruin the fast. But putting it in the other end is where you want it to go if you want to experience amazing health. I mean, I don't know how I can tell you or to get you to do the Doc of Detox Ultimate Coffee Enema, but if you do it one time, you know what? You're going to convince your subconscious that this is not a mistake. How's that? Okay, let's talk about black gold. It is only used in the coffee enema during an advanced fast. Never ingest black gold during the fast. It will trigger the digestive system and it'll ruin the fast. Black gold contains highly concentrated minerals and healing substances. These healing substances are composed of long-chain molecules which are high in molecular weight, dark brown to black in color, and soluble in an alkaline solution. Black gold binds to both positive and negative charged ions, making it the most powerful free radical scavenger, natural antioxidant. The humic acid molecule prevents viruses from reattaching to the host cells by coating the receptor sites of the viruses with a protective thin film, a process known as viral fusion inhibition. This prevents viruses from binding with cells and supports the body's natural ability to arrest the growth of most threatening viruses. The function of humic acid is to balance, energize all cell life and biological properties it comes into contact with. Tummy love. For intestinal fortitude, abdominal toning, it is only used in the coffee enema during an advanced fast. Tummy love is not taken orally during your advanced fast. It is amazing to take orally, but don't do it because it will turn on your digestive tract. But we can use it in the Ultimate Coffee Enema because it does not turn on digestion. Tummy love helps to clear out pathogens in the gut and restores your microbiome, otherwise your good bacteria. Understand, your environment dictates the health of your bacteria. Okay? At the Doc of Detox, we are not big supporters of selling good bacteria products because, as Louis Pasteur stated, the bug is nothing, the inner terrain is everything. Understand something. Between the daily cleansing tea and using tummy love, we're able to pretty well turn around most bowel disorders and digestive disorders. Okay? Let's talk about Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt is to move the bowels and help keep your electrolytes balanced. But we mainly use the Ormus Minerals to balance the electrolytes, and we will also use the daily cleansing tea if we find we have a sluggish problem in the bowels during the advanced fast, the advanced water fast. Strategies to prepare for an extended water fast. It is important to prepare your body before an extended water fast. We always recommend following the Perfect Day protocol with intermittent fasting and a ketogenic approach for 1 week to 33 days, depending on your condition. Following the Perfect Day protocol before starting your extended fast will put your body into a fat burning mode and will make it significantly easier to do a longer extended fast. You will want to stay away from concentrated animal proteins. Plant-based is good, but limit them. Have your salad with avocado or beans, or use more oils like coconut, oil, and MCT. MCT oil stands for medium chain triglycerides, also known as medium chain fatty acids, which are widely known as beneficial nutrients for the body. These are commonly considered good forms of fat, which can do everything from boost the metabolism to improve the strength of the immune system. You can use the core moringa plant protein in your blender drinks during the perfect day diet. This protein powder is packed with the most dense phytonutrient on the planet, known as moringa. Moringa is rich in amino acids and is keto friendly. So, and if you're interested in getting the core plant protein moringa, you can just call us at the Doc of Detox clinic and we'll actually get you set up as a wholesale buyer, okay? It is important to always remember that fasting is like a muscle in the way that we need to build muscle memory. The more we train our body to fast, the stronger our immune system becomes. Your fast will become easier, more beneficial, and more successful the more you repeat them, because repetition is the key to mastery. The perfect day protocol with a ketogenic approach mimics fasting, making it a great way to tone your muscle memory for your advanced fasting. Okay, let's talk about extended advanced water fasting. The most powerful way to maximize ketone production, HGH production, autophagy, and the stimulation of stem cells is by doing an extended water fast from 3 to 33 days. Yeah, how crazy is that? But I'll tell you right now, we have lots of people that have done it. I've had people that go as long as 44 days in the last even 6 months. The first 3 days of a water fast are the hardest because your body hasn't gone into ketosis yet. Around the third day is when you start depleting your stored glycogen in your body, and you might feel a little shaky. This is when people start to freak out and think they're going to starve to death. Don't freak out, ride it out, because the best is yet to come. You are now shifting into ketosis. Otherwise, your body makes the shift to produce ketones for your fuel. When you start producing ketones, your ketones will go to where your fat tissue is, because your fat is a good source of fuel and energy. So instead of using glycogen, you start to use ketones, which is a better source of energy. On day 4, your glucose levels go down. You start to feel better as your body enters into ketosis, and your fast will get easier. Your hunger and cravings will no longer be present. If they are, it is an emotional craving triggering the desire to eat. We all have at one time used food to suppress emotions that we are unable to process, and the majority of the population still continue to do this. Look, discover the authentic you. Go to the docofdetoxlibrary.com, read The Braveheart Way, and watch the 12 unconditional self-loving steps video. Never forget, your thoughts create things. Master your emotions, or your emotions are going to master you. All right. On day 4 or 5, your body starts to gain maximum benefits from the extended fast, supercharging the ketones, HGH, stem cell production, and autophagy. This is extremely beneficial for people with autoimmune disease, inflammation, chronic illness, overweight issues, eating disorders, or anyone who truly wishes to become the master of their health. There are people who have fasted for 40 days and longer who have done muscle mass and muscle density tests before fasting and after the fast. They lost less than a quarter of their muscle mass in that amount of time. And that muscle mass was actually muscle that needed to be replaced. This was all just damaged cells. People think they're going to waste away and lose all their muscle, but it's just the opposite. It tones you. With water fasting, your hormones are the first thing after 4 days that start balancing, and your growth hormone shoots up like when you were a kid. On day 4 or 5, your body starts to gain maximum benefits from the extended fast, supercharging the ketones, HGH, stem cell production, and autophagy. This is extremely beneficial for people with autoimmune disease, inflammation, chronic illness, overweight issues, eating disorders, or anyone who truly wishes to become the master of their health. There are people who have fasted for 40 days and longer who have done muscle mass and muscle density tests before fasting and after the fast. They lost less than a quarter of their muscle mass in that amount of time. And guess what? They only lost those cells that were damaged or aging. People think they're going to waste away and lose all their muscle, but it's just the opposite. With water fasting, your hormones are the first thing after 4 days that start balancing, and your growth hormone shoots up like when you were a kid. Fasting is not only for your physical body or to induce stem cell production or to induce autophagy. Fasting should always be done in a quiet, restful place with a beautiful state of mind, so you can go within to learn about yourself, so you can become one with yourself. This is a time to empty your schedule, not fill it. This is a time to respect, honor, and love yourself, because yes, love is the answer, but self-love is the cure for the incurable. Understand that if you take the load off your physical body, you will finally feed the spiritual body, as I've mentioned earlier, and you will energize your body. And guess what? You will energize your body's energy grid. Call it whatever you want, but until you really feed that part of you, you can't heal the physical body. You can only grow consciously, and you can't grow consciously unless you honor the greater part of you, and that is your spirit. So, how to use the products during your extended fast? Well, let's talk about the structure unit. The structured water is a necessity with an extended fast for your greatest healing potential. The amount of structured water to drink on a daily basis is as follows. For males, it is 4 to 5 quarts, and females, it is 3 to 4 quarts. The amount of structured water will depend on the age, weight, and physical and emotional condition a person is in. Because remember, it is very important what the condition a person is in, not just the condition they have. And understand this, the more you weigh and the more chronic your condition, the more structured water you will need to reduce the inflammation and the accumulation of toxic waste. Proper hydration during a water fast will help you reduce stress hormones and stimulate your bowels to move. As I discussed above, drinking 16 ounces of structured water immediately upon arising with your SiSi Ionic calcium or fulvic water, and then continuously hydrating your body throughout your cleansing phase will reduce hunger, stabilize adrenals, and keep your bowels moving. While fasting, it is normal to feel hungry during the body's normal feeding times. The hunger hormone, ghrelin, is secreted when the stomach is empty and when we are used to eating. Drink 10 to 16 ounces of structured water with fulvic acid at these times to suppress and reset ghrelin levels and eliminate hunger. Let's talk about the SiSi Ionic calcium. Upon arising, drink 16 ounces of structured water with SiSi Ionic calcium to eliminate morning hunger and restore proper pH. SiSi Ionic calcium structured water must be consumed on its own on an empty stomach 30 minutes after and 30 minutes before anything else. SiSi Ionic calcium can be taken to enhance the water fast because it is not a supplement. It is a high-frequency therapy that will only enhance your water fasting process without turning on digestion. Look, supercharge your healing. SiSi Ionic calcium can be consumed every 4 hours for maximum benefits. It can be taken up to 5 times a day, and like I said, you want to have a half an hour with nothing before you take it, and after you take it, you want a half an hour gap before you do anything else. During those 2 periods, you can drink structured water. Let's talk about fulvic acid concentrate. Drink as much structured water with fulvic acid concentrate as possible. It is essential to mix 1 teaspoon of fulvic acid concentrate into every quart or liter of structured water you consume during your advanced water fast. If you are drinking 4 quarts of water a day, you will be using 4 teaspoons of fulvic acid concentrate every day. Let's talk about Ormus Minerals. Ormus minerals are essential for our bodies to produce electrochemical energy and adrenal hormones. When fasting, we excrete sodium, so it is extremely vital to replace this by adding some pink Himalayan salt and also the Doc of Detox Ormus minerals to your structured water. These products will not interrupt your fasting, your advanced water fast. They will enhance it to make this journey more enjoyable and rewarding. If you are feeling lightheaded, you can put a few grains of Himalayan salt on your tongue and let it dissolve into your system. Ormus minerals are a great support during your ultimate water fast because Ormus minerals are high frequency nano minerals. Your cells get charged, but your fast is never interrupted because digestion is never triggered. Ormus minerals support your body from symptoms such as vertigo, dizziness, brain fog, electrolyte imbalance, and weakness. 1 teaspoon, 2 to 5 times a day during the enhanced water fasting. And listen, just use intuition and take as needed, okay? ATP Plus. If you feel like you need additional energy and emotional, support to continue your fast, it is advisable to take ATP Plus Elixir more often to increase energy so that you may continue on with your advanced water fast. ATP Plus Elixir is a life crystal product that bypasses the Krebs cycles so digestion is never triggered, but your mitochondria are enhanced so that you may continue your journey to heal with your advanced fasting. ATP Plus Elixir can be taken 3 to 5 times a day during extended water fasting. ATP Plus is the only organic ATP product that energizes the cells and helps to balance you emotionally throughout your advanced fast. ATP Plus is infused with life crystals, which help to regenerate tissue all the way down to the cellular mitochondria. ATP Plus is specifically formulated to stimulate testosterone production and cellular ATP production in males and females. It also decalcifies and repairs your mitochondria. So, 1 teaspoon of ATP Plus 3 to 5 times a day, or when you need an energetic boost or the willpower to stay the course. For more information on the Doc of Detox, humic, fulvic, and life crystal products, you'll want to go to our YouTube channel and watch the interviews with our alchemist Joshua Flint, where he explains why these products are so essential for your health and to put into your day to create the perfect day. And also go to our library and read the humic fulvic guide, and you will see so much research that was done in scientific labs and universities around the world. All right. So the nebulizer kit. Using a nebulizer is a powerful tool to use during your fast to cleanse your lungs, which then goes through your blood and through the body. Nebulizing takes the burden off of the immune system by eliminating bacteria, bad bacteria, fungi, and viruses. First, you will add 1/4 of a teaspoon of silver bullet solution and inhale through the nose until it is empty. Next, add 1/4 teaspoon of the fulvic nano drops and 1 drop of Ormus minerals and inhale through the nose until it is empty. You will want to do this 1 to 3 times a day. The vapor that you take in will cleanse the lungs and cleanse the blood. The belly button therapy kit. Do the belly button therapy for 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes before bed. The belly button is an important reflexology point at the center of your body that stimulates your intestines and brain at the same time, releasing serotonin and dopamine. Belly button therapy is also the most effective way to activate and stimulate the vagus nerve so that you can put your body into a parasympathetic state, which is a calm, relaxing, healing state. And we want that definitely every day, but we really want it when we're doing the enhanced fasting. The coffee enema kit. Did you know that enemas are one of the oldest medical treatments known to man? The oldest known medical text, the Egyptian Ebers papyrus dating back to 1500 BC, records the use of enemas Enemas were used throughout the ancient world in Samaria, Babylonia, India, Greece, Africa, and China. Greek literature is filled with references to the therapeutic use of enemas. American Indians, as well as pre-Columbian South Americans, crafted enema bags from animal bladders, latex, and bones. Coffee enemas appeared in modern medical literature as early as 1917. German scientists discovered that coffee was able to open the bile ducts and increase the production of bile by the liver. The purpose of the coffee enema is to support the liver in the eliminating of toxins and to cleanse the blood. The coffee travels through the left hemorrhoidal vein to the portal vein, which delivers the coffee to the liver. The coffee enema is typically held for 15 minutes and then released, and then again for 15 more minutes. All blood cells in the body move through the liver every 3 minutes. This means that during a coffee enema, all blood cells of the body experience detoxification. Max Gerson, MD, began using coffee enemas with his patients suffering from tuberculosis and then later with his cancer patients. Dr. Gerson found that the physical root of his cancer patients was toxicity and nutritional deficiencies. Gerson started using coffee enemas to support the liver in its ability to effectively eliminate the toxins that were being forced out of the tissues through his other detox therapies. To this day, coffee enemas remain one of the key elements in the Gerson therapy. Dr. Gerson understood that the liver becomes overburdened by the continuous release of toxins and that it was necessary to find proper support for detoxification. He found that detoxification could best be facilitated through the caffeine in the coffee, absorbed into the descending colon through the hemorrhoidal vein, which carries the caffeine to the portal vein and the liver. The caffeine stimulates the liver and biliary ducts to open for the release of waste products and toxins into the intestinal tract to be eliminated. In 1969, Dr. William Kelly, learning from Dr. Gerson, implemented the use of coffee enemas, first with himself during his 2-year battle with pancreatic cancer and then with his cancer patients until his passing in 2006. Both doctors noted remarkable healing in those patients using coffee enemas. Keep in mind that coffee enemas are used to detox the liver and blood, not to eliminate the bowels. They do help to remove waste from the bowels, but this is not the intention. Coffee enemas have been used for over 100 years as a generalized detoxification procedure. Coffee enemas are perfectly safe when taken as directed. Here are the instructions for the ultimate coffee enema. Supplies needed: S.A. Wilson coffee, structured water, black gold, tummy love, our stainless steel enema bucket, olive oil or organic coconut oil. Okay, you can get that at a health food store. Cleaning supplies needed: hydrogen peroxide available at a pharmacy. Maybe Dr. Bonner's liquid soap available at a natural food grocer's. Now, here's the directions. The Doc of Detox Ultimate Coffee Enema directions. Add 3 tablespoons of organic S.A. Wilson coffee grounds and 1 teaspoon of black gold to 16 ounces of structured water. Prepare the coffee in a glass, ceramic or stainless steel pot. Aluminum is not recommended as the aluminum can leach into the coffee. Note, the amount of coffee may be reduced to 1 or 2 tablespoons if one is sensitive. Number 2, bring mixture to a boil for 5 minutes, then simmer for 15. Number 3, make sure the tubing on your enema bag or bucket is clamped closed before pouring anything else into it. Number 4, add 16 ounces of cold structured water with 1 to 3 teaspoons of tummy love, depending on the severity of the problem, and add this to the enema bucket. Adding cold water to the bucket will bring down the total amount of liquid to 32 ounces. This also cools the mixture down so you are able to do the enema after it is done simmering. Number 5, after it is done simmering, strain coffee mixture using a fine mesh strainer into another pot. Then pour the mixture through your structured water unit into the bucket. If you are short on time, the coffee can be made the night before each use, but it is better fresh. Add warm water to the coffee mixture to bring it up to body temperature before using it. In your bathroom, place a thick towel and a pillow for your head on the floor. You will want to be close to the toilet. Waterproof pads are a good idea, as they will protect your floor in the event of a spillage or leak. Place the bucket on the counter, a stool, chair, tub, platform, so that it is elevated 18 to 21 inches above the floor. If you are using an enema bag, hang it from a cabinet knob or sit it on the counter, which allows the bag to hang about 18 to 21 inches from the floor. Number 8, before we start, insert the tube. We want to slowly allow the mixture to fill the tube so that when we do insert, we are not filling our bowel with air. Number 9, next, lubricate the tip of the colon tube using olive oil or coconut oil. Number 10, lie on your left side and slowly insert the colon tube 4 to 6 inches into the rectum, never more than 6 inches. If the tube kinks, pull out and try again. Kinking will block the flow of the coffee. Number 11, release the clamp but pinch the tube to gradually allow 1/3 to slowly flow in and reclamp. Stay connected to your Lionheart breathing and gently roll onto your back and allow another 1/3 to flow in. Reclamp and continue to breathe. Now gently turn to your right side and release the remainder or until you feel like your cecum, is half full. And you're now on your right side. And you have now filled the right side of your colon. Number 12, hold the coffee for 12 to 15 minutes, and if possible, use the thumper, which is a massager, on the cecum area to trigger a cecum pump for the last 3 minutes of your coffee enema. At first, it may be difficult to hold the enema, the coffee enema, and that is perfectly fine. Practice makes perfect. Gradually work your way up to 12 to 15 minutes. You will get there. A note, holding the enema longer than 15 minutes is counterproductive. Do not go over 15 minutes. After 15 minutes or when your time is up, expel the liquid into the toilet. Wait about 5 minutes to ensure that you are finished eliminating. With the remaining coffee, repeat steps 8 to 13. Or if you feel there is more to eliminate, you need to make more. Repeat steps 1 to 13. You can also do a structured water enema after to flush the bowels more. After each use, number 14, after each use, clean the enema bag or bucket and tubing with hot water and soap and rinse with hydrogen peroxide and hang to dry. Sometimes you may need to do 2 coffee enemas back to back to ensure completion. If you feel like there is more that needs to come out, do another one. Listen to your body. Sometimes you may only need to do 1 coffee enema and then just a structured water enema after to flush your bowels better. If you do a coffee enema in the evening and find you are restless and cannot sleep, chances are you didn't fully eliminate. In this case, you would want to do another coffee enema or a structured enema to flush the rest out. Everyone is different, so always make sure you consult with your fasting coach or call Dr. Wolfe at 855-900-4544, extension 5, for guidance and support. Now, after the ultimate coffee enema, it is important to hydrate after your enema Be sure to add fulvic acid concentrate and Ormus Minerals to restore electrolyte balance, and also take ATP Plus to restore your cells and your energy. How often should you do a coffee enema? You can do a coffee enema 1 to 2 times a day. Everyone is different with how many times you will need to do it. If you feel your energy is getting low, then take a break from doing coffee enemas and recharge your body with the SiSi Ionic calcium, fulvic acid concentrate, and Ormus Minerals in your structured water, and by taking your ATP Plus. Adding additional Himalayan salt to your water can also help to boost you back. If you consider yourself to be healthy and are at a healthy weight already, then you most likely won't need to do as many coffee enemas as someone whose health is in trouble. All right, let's talk about Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt should be taken for the first 5 days and longer if needed. 1 teaspoon mixed with 10 to 16 ounces of structured water to move the bowels and help keep electrolytes balanced. If more assistance with eliminating is required, do the ultimate coffee enema or take the Doc of Detox daily cleansing tea. This will help to give you that relief that you want. Other optional products are, Divine Vine, Pineal Elixir, Lemon Lift Essential Oil, Orange Burst Essential Oil, Super Cinnamon Essential Oil, Peppermint Essential Oil, Pain Away Essential Oil, DMSO, all right? Also using the Avicent Energy Medicine equipment, the Sentient Element, Bioptron Light, or the Thumpers, okay? These are all optional to people, and they do support and they do help when it comes to pain and energizing and detoxifying. Before I finish, I would just like to say that in this life-threatening, fun-filled adventure that we call planet Earth, you will either get trained to master your body or you will be mastered and maybe even mistreated. Go to itioh.com and discover the practitioner from within. To stay updated on all the Doc of Detox shows, go to docofdetoxshow.com, and don't forget that we have our shows live on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe below and click on the bell to enable notifications so that you never miss a show again. At the bottom right of your screen, you can enable closed captions by clicking on the CC button and share this with anyone around the world so that they can watch the show in their language. Thank you for joining me for part 3 of Fasting for Perfect Health. See you in part 4. God bless. If you're looking for life-saving and life-changing information, well, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to click and subscribe. Stay connected.